Welcome to part 4 of my complete Blu-ray, 4K and DVD collection. Never mentioned DVDs before, but I'm going to film them too. I think I mentioned it in part 3. So, without further ado, let's see what we've got on shelf 4. Star Wars The Force Awakens. Such a promising start to the trilogy. Good movie, seen it in the cinema. It's formulaic. It's like the original Star Wars, isn't it, really? And then we get this. The Last Jedi. I didn't think it was terrible. I didn't like what they'd done with Luke Skywalker's character. I just thought it was too turning him a guy that doesn't bother when he'd been the guy through hope throughout the entire rest of the franchise. Yep. Didn't like that much. Can't even see what this one is. Oh, Rogue One. Excellent movie. I enjoy this one. I think this is better than Force Awakens. I think this is better than any of the other ones in the trilogy. Really enjoyed that one. I think that's a great one. Warrior. I haven't seen it, but my wife has several times. Another one she cries at.
And I got a ride from my husband for shouting and crying at it.
Should have heard her.
Well, it was sad.
Mile 22. Have watched it a couple of times, and it was okay. It wasn't well, it was good enough for me to buy. So there you go. World on Fire. Haven't watched it, but it's one of those ones that I got in the Music Magpie buy one get one free, and I thought, why not? There's no time to escape. It does look alright though. Dune. Haven't watched it, and again, I buy movies when I can get them cheap. This was on eBay for something like £3. If you bought 4 of them, you got them for £2.50, and they traded in for £6. So I bought 4, traded in 3 for £18. So I spent a tenner. I got £18 voucher and kept this one. That's the way I do it. Batman Begins, decent film. Dark Knight. What can you say about that? Great movie. And finally, The Dark Knight Rises. Again, I would like to upgrade them to 4K, but I'm a budget one, so I have to wait. Wait until they're a good deal when I see them in CEX. And I've got vouchers at the time. Dodgeball. This is absolutely one of my favourite comedy movies with Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller. If you can dodge a spanner, you can dodge them all. Oh yeah, and the bit where the guy gets killed with the Lucky Irish sign. That's just hilarious. I don't think they get away with making this these days, but it's a great movie. Elektra. I haven't watched it. X-Men First Class. I have watched it. I thought it was pretty good. Suicide Squad Extended Cut. Truth of the matter is, I haven't watched this all the way through. Started watching it. Iron Man, Where the Marvel All Started. And this is actually pretty good movie on its own. Watched it a couple of weeks ago again, and it was very good. Very good. Watchmen. Haven't watched it. Brad Pitt and Casey Affleck in the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. I've watched this, but it's so long ago that I can't tell you anything about it. Mud. I've watched this as well. Actually found this okay. It was pretty slow at times, but I say when movie tastes change, you like to watch them. My wife got me this for Christmas one year, and that is The Best of Both Worlds on Star Trek, the series 3 finale and the season 4 opener with the Borg. This was so good that it should have been a movie. I thought very good. And you know what? This case is really good as well. I've actually got the full box set Star Trek, which you'll probably see in one of my other videos. But I kept this because if you just want to watch these 2 episodes, it's there and you can do it, and it's got a really, really nice thing. And of course, it was a present, so I try not to get rid of presents if I can avoid it. There's no reason to get rid of this one. There we go. The Spirit rental copy. Haven't watched it. Notting Hill. Have watched it. Really enjoy this movie. I don't know why I really enjoy it, but I do, and it's a rewatchable for me. I've watched it several times. Well, and I do like Julia Roberts' acting, and I think she's pretty good in things like The Pelican Brief, Erin Brockovich, Pretty Woman. There's quite a few good things she's in. And I think this movie is just very, very rewatchable for me. Wonder Woman, the animated series, Australian version, found at Charity Shop for 50p. Took it. The Usual Suspects. I have seen it a long time ago. That'll be a new catchphrase. This one just recently got, which is The Ship. Haven't watched it yet, we Gary Oldman, but it does look very interesting. Night in the Museum, Secret Tomb. Haven't even unsealed this one. Haven't watched it. Kelly's Heroes and Where Eagles Dare. Seen both of these movies, but I haven't unsealed this one yet. Just got it quite recently. Total Recall. Great movie. Schindler's List. It's not a popcorn movie, that one, is it? But it's a still really important historical war movie, and I think it's a masterpiece. Child's Play, the original. Haven't seen it, but I have watched the new one, so that's an unusual one, eh? Tron Legacy 3D. I thought this was a pretty decent follow-up to Tron, and I enjoyed it. Again, a lot of people didn't like that one. Thin Red Line, great war movie. The Blind Side with Sandra Bullock. Got at the charity shop. Again, haven't seen it. Godzilla. The new one, no, the Matthew Broderick one. I have watched this, and I've watched it once all the way through, and I didn't really like it. And then I started watching it again because I wanted to watch all of them up to King Kong versus Godzilla, and I didn't get to the end yet, but I enjoyed it much more the second time. So I need to really get to that one again. The House of Eyes. I seen this before I seen the original, and I'm going to be controversial here. I think this is better. I think this is a better one. In my opinion. Conan the Destroyer. I've seen this on late night, Friday night TV. This used to always be on Friday night. Can't remember if this is one with Snake or no. No, I think the one with the snake's got Bridget Nielsen in it. Look at the state of this Casey Warhorse. Great movie.
Even better live on stage.
Oh yeah, we did actually go and see the Warhorse live, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
I remember. Ghost by Fortune.
And I still
But it was a good show, and they had like guns, and they went off. I jumped in my seat, so it was actually a good experience. Yep. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button 2-disc edition. I think this is a good movie. Long but good. The Fighter. Again, good movie. Best supporting actor, best supporting actress. Christian Bale, Mark Wahlberg. See, when as I'm looking at these, I'm just thinking about the film and remembering good bits in it. I will share you with some of them with you. Diary of the Dead. Pretty good zombie movie. As you can see, I do like my zombie movies. Last House on the Left. I don't know if this is the original or the remake. This is the remake. I don't know if I've ever seen the original. I probably have. But horrific horror. The Getaway with Ethan Hawke and Selena Gomez is the last one before I'm going to need to change up the piles. So I haven't really watched this one either, but again, it's in the collection. I say I'm an opportunist. I buy things when I think they're on good offers. And I either got this at the charity shop or I got it at CX for a good price. So there we go. Next one. The Great Wall, $3.99 at HMV. I haven't even opened it yet. Wonder if the digital's still good. I have seen the film though. It was people gave that one a hard time. I didn't think it was as bad as people thought. True Grit, the remake. It was alright. I thought. Tekken. I haven't watched it. The Legend of Tarzan, have watched it and I thought it was alright. Again, not bad movie.
Love that one.
I thought it was good. The Grey, didn't like this one at all, but again, you change your mind. So this one, Takers, again. I haven't seen this for a very long time, but I remember it was my memory says brutal. Scary Movie 5, it was 50p, don't judge me. War Pigs, haven't watched it. Zombie Beavers, haven't watched that either. But I do enjoy a good zombie movie. The best vampire film in decades, 30 Days of Night. That was a good one. And it was really good because it's dark in Alaska, so all the vampires move there. Is that where it was set? Alaska?
Yes.
Yeah. I did enjoy that. I do again enjoy a good vampire movie, and there's a couple of ones in this pile that I really like. Woman in Black with Daniel Radcliffe, spooky horror. It's a while since I've watched that one. Barbarella, Queen of the Galaxy. Got it, but I haven't watched it. Again, opportunist. Live, Die, Repeat. But it's not Live, Die, Repeat. I keep saying that. It's Edge of Tomorrow. And I have had this in my collection for a while, but recently got this great lenticular. Does make a difference, eh? Does make a. I'm not one for if a movie's not got a slipcover, I won't not buy it because it's not got a slipcover. But it does make a difference. It does make it look good. Source Code, again a great movie. I don't know why I've got the stickers on these still. Really should take them off. Really should take them off. I'm going to get comments. Why did you not do that before the video? Why did you do? Because I'm lazy. I'm unprofessional. This is a hobby. This is a hobby. And I like looking at the movies. And sometimes I get satisfaction peeling off the stickers. Source Code with Jake Gyllenhaal. Again, time travel with a twist. And I really enjoy this one. Empire of the Sun. Seen this in school. And it's Christian Bale and John Malkovich. Again, great movie. Great movie. Do you want a candy bar, Gracie? So do I, kids. So do I. Is that what it says? Elvis, Love Me Tender. Found at charity shop. Haven't watched it. Road Zombies Halloween Part 2. Haven't watched it. Z Nation Season 1 to 3. This was £10 in CX. So I thought that was a good deal at the time. And I have seen all 3 seasons of Z Nation. I think I need to get 4 and 5 though to finish it off. Kept me entertained for 3 seasons, so it must be alright. Easy. I haven't seen it. Here's the other one. I really, really need to upgrade this rental copy, Daybreakers. I've watched this more times than I care to count. And I just think it's a good zombie movie, William Dafoe. And a really good twist on the zombie movie. It's vampires, sorry. And it's just a really good twist on that. And I think I just like it. There you go. Contagion, another good virus movie. Again, I've only got a rental copy of that one, but it's a good one. Jude Law plays a real creep in that, doesn't he? Liv Tyler in The Stranger, and Stop Between the Strangers. If I've seen this, I can't remember. Sinister, so I do have Sinister 1. I haven't seen it. Hidden 3D, I haven't watched it. No, I'm not peeling stickers, I'm not, honestly. Yes, I am. Silent Hill Revelation. I haven't watched it. Season of the Witch. Have watched it. Nicolas Cage. I actually thought this wasn't a bad movie. A lot of people gave this a lot of stick, but I thought it was pretty good. Defiance Season 2. And I actually got this because the lady for Dexter's in it, Julie Benz. But Season 2 was on, I think it was on offer in Poundland or something like that, and it was really cheap, but can I find Season 1? No. Or can I find it at a price I'm willing to pay? No. Byzantium with Gemma Atherton. Haven't watched it. The Corridor. Haven't watched it. Home. Haven't watched it. He's need a good dust. Solomon Kane. Haven't watched it. No, I'm not feeling like this. Right, I think the sticker joke's getting a bit old now. We'll stop that. Right, Solomon Kane. Haven't watched it. Sophia with Christian Slater and Donald Sutherland. Why is it rattling a bit in here? Because it's fell off. Well, that doesn't look like a great disc. I don't think I've ever opened this before. I think it's just dirty. Also, when I'm doing this, quite a few people have recommended some movies, and I have watched some of them, but I can't watch them all. There's not enough time in the day. Jack Ryan, Shadow Recruit. Enjoyed that one. Thought it was pretty good. Gladiator. I was going to do the speech there, but I can't remember it. I am the son of I am a husband of a murdered wife, father to a murdered boy, and I shall have my revenge. Something like that, isn't it? That is a really, really good movie with Russell Crowe. Star Wars. The complete saga. But it's not the complete saga. And there's 6. Anyway, so it's obviously the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy. I still think Empire Strikes Back's the best of all of them. They'll do. Sicario. This feels a bit light. Has got in it. I have watched this, but I only watched it once when it first came out. So I'm not going to pretend that I remember anything about it, but I remember it's to do with drug lords and capturing them. The Victim. Picked this up because it's got Kyle Reese in it. And I haven't watched it yet. Emergency. This is one of the Music Bag £5 specials. Batman, the original movie, on Blu-ray. Adam West. This is 40. I've watched this. It says this is the unofficial follow-up to Knocked Up. I thought it was pretty good. everybody doesn't like this movie that much, but I like it, and I think it's a good movie. I really enjoy it, and that's Skyline. Second Skyline is
Both were good.
it's watchable, but the third one couldn't watch it. You not seen that yet?
No,
Skylines
I don't think so.
out this year. I told you it's now on Netflix. It's on Netflix. I was going to buy it before it came on
Guess
Netflix.
who's watching it then?
Skylines, but I didn't like it that much. Third one. Zulu with Orlando Bloom and Forrest Whitaker. Haven't watched it. Rupert Grint in the Cross of Honour. I actually didn't realise that was Rupert Grint in there. Or Ron Weasley. Cross of Honour. I mean, watch that now.
Can tell us now.
The Death of Superman. I haven't watched it. Got it cheap for in CEX. Saints and Soldiers of Void. I haven't watched it. Okay. Here's double R, because I've got Scary Movie 5 already, hasn't it? So that will be going into the... out of my collection pile, as we would call it. Yes, I'm peeling the stickers. No, I don't care it's been a long video. I do actually, because then you want to watch it. Right, okay. Scary Movie 5, just single disc, let's pop that up there. Tintin, Triple Play, haven't watched it. Seventh Son, have watched it. With Jeff Bridges and Julianne Moore. That's... really reminds me of Season of the Witch. And I think they're both okay movies. The Stand Up Guys with Pacino and Christopher Walken. I haven't watched it, but I do wanna. Surrogates, have watched that. I really enjoy this sci-fi movie. Again, I've made that in a DVD combo, you know, with my trays. Surrogates. If you want to look back and see what I do with my DVD, some of my DVDs that I've got on Blu-ray, I put them in the case because it makes it. I just like it. Perks of Being a Wallflower with Emma Watson, Isaac Miller, and I think again this is a cheap one, but I just like to have a big collection of movies. I'm sorry, but I do. As Above, So Below. And what have we got here? Another double R. Because I just put the slipcover on this on the top one. And that's Hummingbird. See, sometimes you need to you buy things that you've got doubles of, so that will be going out too. Zombies of Mass Destruction. I haven't watched it, but I'm gonna. And this is the last one before I need to get another pile out. And this is Jason Statham and Amy Smart in Crank 2, High Voltage.
I like that one.
I've seen that in the cinema, but the thing is you can't get Crank 1 on Blu-ray, which is annoying. Or can you? If Pete watches this video, he'll find it for me. But you know what? It's not. They're not a movie that I really need to have in my collection. So if you have to pay 20 quid for it or something, I'm not doing it. So there you go. So that's that, and I shall move the piles, and I'll get my last two, and that will be shelf 4 complete. So it's been a long haul. We're on to the last 3 piles in shelf 4. Has this been a long video?
Yes.
How long are we at?
24.
Right, we'll better move it. Hangover, part 2. Have I seen it? Yes. Can I remember anything about it? No. The Right with Anthony Hopkins. Haven't seen it. The Expendables, the first one. Have seen that one, and I thought it was alright. Cold Light of Day with Bruce Willis. Getting a rental copy. I think I have seen that, but I can't remember it. Tortured. The Tortured. Haven't watched it. Vin Diesel, the Riddick Collection. I thought this contained all the movies, but it's got Pitch Black, Chronicles of Riddick and Chronicles of Riddick Dark Fury. So that one there is missing Riddick, isn't it? And I really thought this was the whole collection when I bought it out of CEX, and that was the whole planet. I kept this copy of Pitch Black because it's got a really good comic book one on it. I don't have the slip for that one, but because I know they come with quite nice slips, but didn't I say, it doesn't stop me buying them. 3 Days to Kill, have watched that with Kevin Costner. I thought it was a pretty good movie. Rental copy of Friend with Kids, got at the charity shop. So, pretty good movie. Wesley Snipes in Blade. I only recently got this on Blu-ray, and I did see it in 4K in the HMV a couple of weeks ago, and I also seen the Blade trilogy for £10. I don't have 2 and 3 in Blu-ray, so do I want Blade in 4K? Of course I do, but for now I've got the Blu-ray. If I spent all my money on Blu-rays, I'd have nothing left, and 4Ks there's none left. AI, great movie, really enjoyed that one. When I say I really enjoyed it, I liked the concept. The end of the movie, I didn't like. I think they could have done that. I think they could have done that better. What else we got? The Island, great movie with Ewan McGregor and Scarlett Johansson. How the rich will live in the future, I think, or probably are now. Urban Warfare, another Steven Seagal special. I haven't seen it. The Kidnapping of Alice Creed. Have seen this one, and that's got the guy out of Line of Duty in it. And I thought it was alright. Wasn't that spectacular. The Conjuring, only just watched this recently and really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. Flatliners, the original, Keith Sutherland, Julian Roberts, Kevin Bacon, again, enjoyed that one. Maniac, haven't seen it. ID 92, haven't seen it. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. with Henry Cavill, didn't enjoy this one when I first watched it. It's also got Hugh Grant in it, and is that Ryan Reynolds? It looks like Ryan Reynolds. But again, I think you have to revisit movies sometimes. G.I. Joe, the second one, 3D. I've seen it, but I can't remember it. Classic Vietnam War. Hamburger Hill. Really, really good movie, that. LA Confidential with Russell Crowe, Kevin Spacey, Guy Pearce. Have seen it. It's been a long time. Avengers Assemble 3D. Kept this as 3D version. I've got the 4K, which you'll see later. Again, I thought it was a pretty good, solid movie. I'm trying to think. Maybe I should do a ranking of those, but there's so many people doing rankings of those. I don't need to. Heroes, season 1. Great first season. So good that it was on the BBC or Channel 4 or one of them. What they've done is I'm pretty sure that Sky stole it off them, and then you couldn't see the last couple of series. I've got season 1 here. SWAT. Again, these need to be clean. Look at this. Samuel L. Jackson, Colin Farrell, Michelle Rodriguez, LL Cool J. Pretty good, solid cop movie. Well, SWAT movie. White House Down. Cheesy American patriotism with flag waving and everything like that. But I actually thought this was pretty good. This and Olympus Has Fallen came out at the same time. I think Olympus Has Fallen just edges it. What do you think? White House Down or Olympus Has Fallen? The Triangle. I haven't watched it. John Q. Bought it because I did really want to watch it. So many movies that I really want to watch and just never seem to get around to. spare double case. I'll take that. Labyrinth, the limited edition digibook. Again, great movie, great movie. More empty cases. Oh, they're down there. But they're good ones, so I'll replace them with the other ones. Unforgiven. Great Western. Clint Eastwood, Gene Hackman. Forgot how many good movies Gene Hackman's in. This I got at the charity shop. And I'll be honest with you, this isn't going to stay in my collection. This, am I ever going to sit down and watch Sex and the City 2? I'm going to watch one or the entire series, but
Even his wife will not watch it.
but it's got a spare disc tray which I'll use, and I paid 25p for it, so that's why it's there. Bridge of Spies, watched it, didn't like it, but again, sometimes you have to go back and rewatch movies, and I think if I watch that, I'll appreciate it more. Maybe I need movies. What movies do you need a second watch? The Smurfs 3D. Nicely take yours up. I haven't watched it. Crazy Heart with Jeff Bridges. I haven't watched it. What's this one? Silent House with Elizabeth Olsen. Clearly one of the horrors that I got from Music Magpie, but I haven't seen it. Only God Forgives with Ryan Gosling. I haven't watched it. Confucius. Again at the charity shop for £1. Haven't watched it. Again, I wouldn't have paid £1 for that. It would have been in a deal. John Carter 3D. Everyone says it's a good movie, and I'm going to watch it. My Empty Promises. Everybody said that it was a flop and it didn't do well, but a lot of people said it's good. So, split opinions on that one, you could say, and that's the Blu-ray 3D. The Heist with Christopher Walken, Morgan Freeman, and the guy out of Shameless, and Boogie Nights. David Cronenberg's Dead Ringers. I haven't watched it yet. Days of Glory, again another Poundland special, but I haven't watched it. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Everyone says this is pretty good, but I haven't watched it either. Mary Poppins The Return, Poundland special. Dorian Gray.